Oh, I don't fucking think so.
Welcome to Straight Up Reviews. There's no bullshit beyond this side. You're probably wondering why I'm here instead of Straight Up. Well, two reasons. One, he's off again, but he'll be back. He's just catching up on current events. But also because it concerns how my own show started. When I first started Seer, I started with the Zelda games. And to my shame, I said that I didn't play the Wind Waker trilogy. However, now I managed to play it, and I gotta say, to anyone who wishes to boo me for not doing it before, I consider it an honor.
Wind Waker was made around 2002 and was the first Zelda game to be made by GameCube. It was known to differ from the previous game Majora's Mask in both its cel-shaded animation style and bright-looking themes, both of which caused a split between Zelda fans on whether or not this was one of the best games or worst games ever made. However, on the plus side, it created Toon Link of Brawl.
I myself never got around to getting one, and initially was gonna wait till Wii U had GameCube on its virtual console. But thanks to a friend of mine, I managed to get the game. Currently I'm halfway through it. So this is part 1 of 2 on my opinions of it as a whole.
The game takes place hundreds of years after Ocarina of Time.
Even before the timeline was established, this was a well-known fact before.
After Link defeats Ganon and the sages seal him for all time, a disaster strikes, causing Hyrule to be flooded throughout the entire planet, leaving nothing but various mountaintops to function as islands.
Makes me wonder how they survived.
Hero of Time. You must go around the houses to every race except Death Mountain.
What about the Gorons?
Fuck 'em.
I'm not even kidding. There are only 3 Gorons left in this game.
Anyway, in the world known as the Great Sea, there's a small island known as Outset Island, and on their 12th birthday, the boys on that island dress in green tunics of the legendary hero in honor of his bravery. In this case, we meet this incarnation of Link, whose 12th birthday has arrived. For his birthday, his sister Ariel gives him a telescope.
Yeah, for all that bullshit arguing about Linkle, you guys seem to forget that Link already has a sister.
Link also receives his tunic for the tradition, and upon using the telescope, Link spots a giant bird carrying a mysterious girl in its talons, and a pirate ship in hot pursuit of it. After the ship shoots it down, the bird drops the girl into the forest of fairies, prompting Link to rescue her from the monsters inhabiting it. The girl reveals herself to be Tetra, captain of the pirate ship seen earlier.
Makes you wonder why wait until after she gets kidnapped for the pirates to fire upon them. What, did she cut their wages?
Upon leaving the forest, in both an example of spite and mistaken identity, the giant bird returns and kidnaps Ariel, prompting Link to set off with Tetra to rescue her in the Forsaken Fortress.
And the funny thing about it is that they went straight there. No quests, no items to obtain. The original plan was to sneak in, rescue her and the other prisoners, and get out of Dodge. Which is rather interesting considering how these games usually went. It goes about as well as you'd expect.
Link gets tossed out of the fortress and separated from the pirates, stumbling upon a red boat named the King of the Red Lions. He informed Link that in order to stop the bird and its master, that he must gather 3 pearls representing the 3 goddesses so that he can raise the Tower of the Gods out of the sea and pass a trial that earns him access to the Blade of Evil's Bane, the Master Sword.
However, much like every other Zelda game, once he retrieves it, it ends up doing more harm than good. Now, I know you guys would call out Link for this, but truth be told, it's not his fault. Almost any time he's ever screwed up in the game, it's usually the fault of somebody that doesn't give him proper information. Or, at the time, didn't even know what was going to happen. Case in point, Ocarina of Time. Zelda never anticipated that the Temple of Time has an age limit, and here, the King of Red Lions didn't tell Link that this very sword could unleash the evil that was once sealed there. Yeah, that's definitely Link's fault there.
Of course, all that can wait as Link goes back to the fortress, this time arrows blazing, and get his sister out along with 2 other girls who are also mistaken for Tetra. The pirates get them out, and Link finally takes down the bird with the only way he knows how, by smashing it headfirst with a hammer.
That's what you get for throwing me in the ocean.
After defeating the bird, he confronts the person responsible for the events, Ganondorf, who, like the real world, berates him for giving him power.
But of course, like every other villain, he tells him how to defeat him.
Link is then rescued by Rito, the postman, and the dragon Valoo, who he helped earlier. Whilst Red Lions takes Link and Tetra back to the Tower of the Gods. He reveals himself to be the former king of Hyrule, and along with the goddesses is solely responsible for flooding Hyrule in an effort to drown out Ganondorf.
Well, I guess you can blame that one on Link too. Oh, it's also revealed that Zelda is Tetra, but that's not really a surprise. Even to the people that first played this game, they saw that twist coming a mile away.
The king informs Link that in order to defeat Ganondorf, he must unleash the full potential of the Master Sword and gather all the 8 shards of the Triforce of Courage.
And that's as far as I got. I'll do a part 2 once I finish the game, but so far I like it. The style is unique, but surprisingly the story is a lot darker than it leads on. It's also one of the first games to establish the theory that there could be more than one Link. As usual, debate, argue, and let me know what I missed. Stay tuned for more.